Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am General Lotz, and today we're taking a look at one of my favorite RPGs of all time. And joining me is one of my favorite co-commentators of all time. It's
Me, the Putt Master. Hello, everybody. It's Saturday.
Oh, it is. All right, so Fallout New Vegas. I am a big RPG fan. I love RPGs. In fact, that's my single favorite video game genre of all time. You just thought it was first-person shooters. RPGs are great, man. KOTOR, KOTOR 2, Mass Effect, Dragon Age.
Ooh.
So, yeah. Now, most of those RPGs ain't good for streaming because it's mainly just me watching things happen on the screen, which is going to get kind of boring. Whereas, thankfully, Fallout New Vegas here, very dynamic, you know. It's mainly just a lot of gameplay, but with a really kick-ass story. All right, let's get started. We're going to start from the beginning, and our objective is to make it to New Vegas within 2 hours.
The only RPG I like is shoulder-mounted.
RPGs... I love them. In 2003, I had my new Xbox, and I rented a copy of Knights of the Old Republic, and I was hooked. That's what got me into Star Wars more than I'd already been. And yeah, I'm going to be playing with bonus gear packs, and I'm going to cheat. We're going to cheat a lot.
Hey, I don't know if this is going to pick up on Mike, but I hope you can hear it. You ready?
Oh. Nope. The auto off didn't allow it to go through.
Oh, I opened a can of derp for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm treating myself, so I'm going to drink some Dr. Pepper.
Not bad. I almost got ran off the road by a Dr. Pepper truck today, so yeah.
Ooh, now that's a way to die I wouldn't mind.
Uh-oh, there's only 2 genders. Gonna go to jail for that one.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna select Caucasian. Gonna go to jail for that one. Let's see, how can we make somebody that doesn't look that ugly? All these are pretty fugly. Okay, we're gonna select that guy. We're going to give him some hair. That's the first thing we're going to do. No, we can't give him hair right now. Okay, we're going to try to make this guy not as ugly as he is. I'm trying to build that comedian I like. Whose name I can't remember. Bob White, Bill White, something like that. You know, the guy.
Ron White.
Ron White. I can't remember his name. Except I called myself General Lotz, but whatever. It's if I were a comedian. Oh yeah, talking about comedians. Last night it came up that something about Sam Kinison. Do you remember who Sam Kinison is?
Of course I know who Sam Kinison is. Ow! Ow!
Exactly. He was only active for a very short period of time. He died at 1 year older than me, 38.
Yeah, all the good ones go young.
Let's see, there we go. Facial hair. We don't want that. We're not going to be making a metrosexual character. Wow, this guy's ugly. There we go. What does old Coot look like? Oh, that looks even worse. There we go. We're going to have the mutton stash. I've now successfully... You know what? Since I named myself General Lotz, I can't make myself look that ugly. Oh, but man, all these guys look disgusting. Like, they're not going to get any Tinder dates, that's for sure. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to use this generic one here.
I don't know about that. That pigmentation isn't very Ron White.
No, I decided to give up on Ron White because it just keeps looking uglier and uglier. Yeah, Robert Duvall passed, unfortunately.
You know what I think you should do, since it's birthday month? Let's make a big titty goth girl.
No, I'm not gender pretending. There we go. There's General
Oh,
Lotz. Made him to look the most generic human being imaginable. Do I not look like the most generic human being imaginable? Don't answer that.
that's not General Lotz. That's Private Little.
Stuff. Stuffy. That's the best. I wanted something that didn't look completely disgusting, and that's the best I got. So okay.
War
For those
never
of you who
changes.
you know, that is not as bad as people think it is. Okay, first we've got our H&K G3. That's a mod. We've modded the shit out of this. The game looks a lot better than it did back when it came out because I've got a high-res texture pack. I do not have a repair skill of 25 yet. So for those who are wondering what the story is, okay, you play as the courier, okay? You play as this guy. You get shot in the head by a guy named Benny and left for dead. You get dug up by a robot and taken to Doc Mitchell. You're in the town of Good Springs, and that town actually exists. And now you got to figure out why you have been shot and basically figure out the mystery of the game. So now we got to set our skills and everything. I never played Fallout 1 or 2 because I don't like top-down adventure game or top-down RPGs. Okay, we're gonna not have high strength or high perception. We're blind and weak. We don't have a lot of endurance either, but we've got all the charisma you could ever want. And all the intelligence. We can talk. We're unlucky, but we can talk.
We can't carry shit. We can't fight. We can't aim, but we can talk the talk. And we're smart as fuck.
Exactly. I think that's really all you need in life, isn't it?
Why didn't you just get a mod that gives you infinite special points?
You can. But I want to be
so. Yeah, why don't you make yourself extremely OP?
Oh, I'm gonna do that, but I want to be somewhat fair.
There's no, dude. It's your birthday. There is no such thing as fair on your birthday.
Oh, I'm gonna be cheating. You better believe it. Be cheating more than Andrew Tate, that's for sure.
Just you wait till more people join the stream and we all start singing happy birthday to you today.
Oh God, it's not my birthday yet. Save that for Monday.
I can't. You're not going to be streaming.
Yeah, I am. Oh, I know what you mean. Stab. Beam.
This is the closest I can get to your birthday without going over. So it has to be today.
Ugh, I've been hearing that stupid song the entire day. I forgot. I wasn't paying attention, so it's like strongly.
Now remember, okay? Don't bake the cake when it comes on Monday.
Will do. I did not like that scene in Addams Family. I didn't like that. It didn't bother me.
I can understand that. A waste of a perfectly good stripper.
Exactly. Chemical. I never understood these stupid ink blot nonsenses. A bearded man. No, it's two guys high-fiving. Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to get up. What ink blot do you see?
Two headless guys high-fiving, like about to like in like a karate style.
Exactly, but we don't get that option. We get a light in the darkness, a bearded man, a mushroom cloud, a head on a pillow. How about none of the above?
I also see a spade.
Oh yeah, like the card game.
Yep.
Now all that nonsense there was to select the things for your skills. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tag the skills that matter. Speech, you can talk a lot. Lockpick. Ooh, do we want repair or guns? We're gonna do repair. All these are important skills to actually, you know, survive the game. You can shoot well enough in the game, but so we can pick locks, we can repair shit, and we can talk, but we still can't shoot anybody or anything like that. That sounds about right.
Yeah, it's basically Life Simulator.
Just with less shooting, I guess.
Well, the game's not set in Portland or
Exactly.
Chicago or Baltimore.
Now, I got some mods that fix this. So we're going to have Wild Wasteland. There's one of these that's really good. Small frame. Get to be a real skinny dude.
Who is this Doc Mitchell house you speak of?
We're in Doc Mitchell's house. We're talking to Doc Mitchell right now.
Doc Mitchell's house is boarded up.
It's not... He would have cleaned up his house a lot more.
You know, okay, there's a guy, internet historian, who has a side channel called Explained, where he jokingly explains video games. And they did Fallout 4. And one of his biggest complaints was like, okay, I understand it's a wasteland, but why am I in like a memory den that's supposed to be this high-tech place and you still have bricks and trash laying all over the floor?
Exactly.
Like, can you not run a broom across the floor?
You would think they could do that. So, like, this house isn't that messed up, but he would have cleaned this up a lot more. But, you know, it's a video game. You just kind of got to go with it. Like, why would he just have, like, pre-war destroyed books lying around? That doesn't make any sense.
Right?
I mean, he's certainly not an EBT user, so he'd actually not live in his own filth. Oh, we can get in trouble.
By the way, I don't know if you ever played Fallout 4 to completion.
No, that game is boring as fuck.
I got the game just so I could build bases. I turned it into Minecraft, and it was so much fun.
And that's valid. It's just, for me, I like the story of Fallout, or specifically this game. Yeah, we can take the flashlight. We don't really need the flashlight, but we'll take it anyway. So you can basically loot his house, and he does not care. He literally does not care. If you, because a lot of modders will just put all the good stuff like this in his house. Don't sit in the chair, you idiot. They'll put all the good stuff in his house so you can get the mod stuff already. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if there's going to be that many people who are going to show up for this because it's an RPG, and sadly, Fallout New Vegas is not quite as popular as it should be. I bet
it's your birthday. You can do what you want. Fuck the people.
And not literally.
No, metaphorically.
Although, today when I went out and had fun at this entertainment, it's not an expo, entertainment facility, I don't know what you call it, but they had a bunch of fun stuff to do there. It was right next door to a poker place, like the card game poker. I don't like card games. I think they're boring, but one of the poker dealers, does poker have a dealer, or is that blackjack? I don't know.
Poker always has a dealer.
I'm sounding like a fucking normie now. But no, it was this really, really hot brunette. Like, oh man, she was hot. Definitely my type. Yep, Sunny Smiles. There's actually so many lewd mods for Sunny Smiles. Okay, we are not going to play...
I would fill her house, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I got a message from you from my friend Smoking Pixels, who unfortunately is streaming while you're streaming.
That sounds about right. Ain't that a kick in the head?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's exactly what I said to him. I'm like, way to go, dummy. Stream at the same time as the General. Way to go.
Oh yeah, we got bullet time. I forgot about that mod. Okay.
But he does have a message for you.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Go for it.
Hashtag justice for Dizzy.
Yep. Second that one. Okay, what do we got here? Oh yeah, here's the Browning High Power. Okay, let's mod that with the Trijicon RMR. Why wouldn't it let me mod that? Well, whatever. Okay, let's mod this with the synthetic parts and the scope. And now we're about to cheat, so we're not just wasting our time here. See, we got all these mod armors. We got all these regular armors, but we don't want that. What we want is... Oh yeah, also I've got the Pip-Boy 2500 mod, so it's different from the Pip-Boy 3000 seen in the Fallout 3. Player... .add item. Item... Okay, I actually wrote all these down. So we want ammo. We want lots of ammo. I don't know if you've priced 308 recently, Triple X, but it is very expensive. Be nice.
Yes, it is.
I want to do this in real life. Now, since we're not playing in hardcore mode, ammo weighs nothing. That'd also be nice in real life, too. Let me give myself 800 rounds. So basically,
you're going to be encumbered in about 2.7 seconds.
Nope, doesn't weigh anything. WG, nothing.
You cheating bastard.
Okay, so we've got our rifle here. We've got our PTR 91. And how beautiful is that?
Well, well, well. Look who shows up late.
We got the green furniture on this thing. Now, I have a PTR 91 in the real world, and I can tell you that is a heavy-ass rifle. All right, so now we need
what's
armor.
What's the showing up late to stream punishment this week?
I think it's the same as last week. You got to sit through 1 second of High School Musical. You got to listen to like the most annoying song, though.
Fair. That's firm but fair.
That'll teach him. Okay. 129254. Okay, I must have got a number wrong.
What are you trying to do? Activate me MK Ultra style?
No. The number's Mason. What do they mean? No, I'm cheating in my armor because I don't want to have to try to find it in the game. 12900 254. I must have missed that one. 4. What? Oh, 1. I'm an idiot. I forgot to add the amount. Okay. 00145 EC5 1. All right. I
don't think with 308 prices being expensive, having a bolt would make it more economical as the price of the round doesn't change. I guess you could make the argument that with a bolt you wouldn't throw as much ammo as a semi-automatic, but at the same time, you know, it's still the same price whether you're firing bolt action or semi.
Yeah, you can just load 5 rounds in a mag anyway if you want to be California compliant. Okay, so this is the poster child of the game, the NCR Ranger armor, which is repurposed LAPD riot armor. It is beautiful. I want to build one of these armor sets one day in the real world. It's a little expensive because the coat's a few $100s, the armor's a few $100s. That helmet, look how complex that helmet is. That ain't cheap. And also you're not going to be able to see out of it or breathe out of it.
You look like Hunk from Resident Evil.
That could have been an inspiration. But I don't think Hunk wore cowboy boots and ratty blue jeans. Also, we've got the awesome immersive first-person camera where we can see our body. You'd think that a multi-billion-dollar developer would be able to have that be standard, but they don't do these things because they're terrible. What faction would I... What would your own Fallout faction... I'd probably have a Fallout faction made up of rowdy Texans that would want to do battle against... We're not going to do the Good Springs quest because we got a limited amount of time. We got a long way to go, and we got a short time to get there. Basically create a libertarian paradise with limited government, where voting requires land ownership and the ability to understand basic laws. And also laws that are immutable. Certain laws that are immutable. So, like, you can't just retroactively ban hunting or animal husbandry. I mean, obviously there'll be some sort of standard, but it won't be where like you can just retroactively ban all sorts of stuff. You're not going to be able to just pass a law that says you have to pay a tax to own a gas-powered generator. You can't have that. Realistically, we should have laws like that in the real world, but we don't, because no one thought anyone would be that stupid to pass a law where you can't own basic stuff. Welcome to the jungle. It's full of fun and games. He has to watch a Steven Seagal movie, but every time Steven Seagal sits down, you have to sit down. That could work.
Well, that means I'm never going to stand up.
Yeah, there's going to be an AAR very soon where we talk about the one good Steven Seagal movie, Under Siege, where he actually walks around and isn't 50 pounds overweight.
Yes.
That is a good movie. He's not that great in it, though, because, like, Triple X, you remember, like, all the action heroes of the 80s? They always got the shit beat out of them. Like, all the time.
Yes.
Like in Commando,
yep.
Arnie is like covered in blood and soot and all kinds of stuff at the end of that.
He had his, it was technically his movie, but fuck was his name? Fucking Men in Black.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yes.
Wow.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Did he go to
Tommy Lee Jones stole the movie from him and became the best character. In fact, his character in Under Siege was the movie that made him a household name.
This is true. I mean, like, he did that in a lot of movies, though, because, like, in that, oh, I can't remember the name of the movie now. The movie that came out before U.S. Marshals, that was like the first one of that. U.S. Marshals exists simply because Tommy Lee Jones had such charisma that originally, The Fugitive, there we go.
Yeah, with Harrison Ford.
Yeah, Harrison Ford, it was a vehicle for him, but the Tommy Lee Jones character was so memorable that he got his own movie.
Yep. I want every doghouse, hen house, whorehouse, and 20 miles of here searched.
People who are late to stream have to watch.
I can't think of the name of the movie now. All of a sudden,
I know. I hate it when that happens. Okay, we'll do the Prim quest now. Prim is a town that actually exists, and that roller coaster does exist in the real world. But Prim,
The Fugitive.
Yep, that's the one. But Prim does not actually. It's not as popular as it used to be. Like, all those casino towns are dying off because they basically are filled with too many fees. I can take care of myself. It's your... So, the factions in this game are the NCR, or the New California Republic. We're going to assume it's the Republican areas of California, because they do exist. That's the Northern California. Basically, they're able to create a new government after the bombs dropped. Now, Fallout has a few logical flaws. So, Fallout, it's basically... Fallout's weird. On the one hand, like, the perception of the universe is this goofy 50s-ish sort of thing. But when you play the game, it's nothing like that. God damn it. How many times have I played this game and I keep forgetting those fucking mines are right there? I'm glad I have the mod armor, otherwise I'd have blown my leg off. So what I like to do is I like to collect all the mines and sell them. Because you get a good amount of money. So the money in Fallout, we'll get back to the Fallout universe in a minute. Money in Fallout is bottle caps. But that was mainly from like one or two of the games. But they just kind of kept it going for a while. I think in Fallout 1 and 2 it was actually gold, which makes a lot more sense than bottle caps. Okay, so
apparently there is a overturned Nuka-Cola truck in the wasteland in here somewhere that you can raid for obscene wealth.
We'll have to find that. So yeah, bottle caps. I'm not really sure why that became money. Oh, I forgot to buy that. Ah, well. We'll go back and get that in a little bit.
What'd you forget to buy?
A backpack. I don't need the cases. We'll take the... Oh, we're already 50 pounds. Okay, is this marked on the map? Okay, good. Okay, we can... You can't fast travel unless you mark it on the map. So we're going to go back to Good Springs. Or can I buy a backpack? Because I got the backpack mod. Seagal's first four movies were great. His action scenes looked realistic, and he was doing stuff like shooting people through walls. I've only ever seen Under Siege. And I just know
I loved
like,
him in Executive Decision because he
Decision.
dies.
Okay, here we go. Yep, Chet, just give me, Chet, just shut the fuck up and give me the backpack. I've only got $18, but we're gonna turn. Oh yeah, NCR prints their own money, but nobody really accepts it. Wow, Chet has no money. Screw you, Chet. Now we're so you see this weird. The backpack mod is like the Russian mod, and so like this is Russian here. And so, like, it doesn't actually show up quite right. Okay, let's see. We want to get rid of the... We don't want to get rid of the grenades. Okay, so we don't need...
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I told you. It's I think it's Russian. And
That's
so
not Russian, my friend.
No.
That's like... I want to say that looks more akin to like Icelandic.
Huh. Weird. Okay, so I guess we can't give away all our spears. Spear.
How much is the backpack?
It was like 200 caps.
How much do we got?
I had more stuff I could sell than he could actually take. It's like they have a limited amount of caps. There's a mod to fix that, but I kind of limited.
Yeah, I had that problem in Fallout 4 where like you could legitimately sell complete garbage to the merchants and end up with obscene amounts of caps.
Yep, to the point where caps don't matter anymore. All right, so here's my backpack.
Yeah, exactly.
I mainly have this mod because I like the idea of having a backpack on my character. Because in the real world, if you're going exploring, you would have a backpack to store all your shit in.
Yes.
Most like fictional things don't have backpacks. Like, you know, like Master Chief doesn't have a backpack. Like, where's he storing all his ammo?
Uh-oh. Hide your popsicles.
Playlist of Steven Seagal movies. I don't want to have to watch a bunch of bad Steven Seagal movies. I like to watch good stuff. I guess we might
could always watch Space Ice make fun of them.
I guess we could do that, but maybe we might have to sit through a bad Steven Seagal movie. Graham's always called him Steven Seagal. That's why I'm calling him that. Alright, let's save again. Because we've got our backpack. We've got our NCR Ranger armor. You don't get that till way late game. So we're just cheating. It's my birthday. I can cheat on there. Yeah, for,
it's your birthday. You can cheat if you want to.
Exactly. We've got a scope, and my dude still can't hit anything. He's level 1. You just kind of gotta, you gotta just cut him some slack, you know. He can talk really good. They think I cannot fight, but I've never seen them outfight Bullet. Also, one of the mods I have is no weapon degradation. Because the weapon degradation is ridiculous. It's like you change a mag and the gun like degrades for some reason. I'm like, what?
That's not how guns work.
And with how much I just practice dry firing and shit, you think my guns would just blow up the first time I shoot them? Okay, so the Fallout universe. It's like, what if the 50s never ended? Still a 75.
I was actually thinking. I was thinking about this very same thing. Like, is this an alternate, like, like, is this like an alternate Earth in a different universe where the 50s just never ended and everything's nuclear powered?
Yeah, that is exactly what it is.
Because this would make no sense in our timeline that the 50s just never ended.
Yeah, and really, it's not even the real 50s. It's, you know, the fake, like, Hollywood movie 50s, you know, that never actually existed. The thing about it is, I don't know how plausible it would actually be, because basically the 50s never ended and the government is even eviler than it already is. Really, it's not. There's an attempt to say like capitalism and like America bad, but this isn't really America we're talking about, because by the time the game takes place, it's 2076. America technically doesn't exist because the government, the pre-war government, dissolved the 50 states and created the 13 commonwealths of America. So that's not even America anymore. Not at that point. So
Pennsylvania is technically not a state, it's a commonwealth. And
yeah,
because of that, we can't buy fireworks and we can't buy beer outside of beer distributors or liquor on Sundays.
Proud to be a Texan because I know that I'm free. Fun, I want to cheat this open. Ooh, the Junkie Town Jerky. Okay, there we go. We'll use that.
Wait a minute. You're an intelligence guy with lockpicks. You should be able to brute force your way through it.
Yeah, but I'm only level 1. It won't even let you do that, thankfully, because this is back when RPGs were real hard.
Well, what would a real person do when they come across a locked safe?
You know, I don't really know. I've never had to get into a locked safe. I guess like you'd like listen to the tumblers or something. I don't really know how. If I was in the wasteland, I don't know how I would get into it. I think like maybe you could get like an angle grinder and grind off the hinges.
I would call the maker of the safe and pretend to be the FBI and demand the universal unlock code.
Okay, that works. But like if it's the wasteland, there is no fib.
That is a true story, by the way.
Okay, one, I'm not surprised. It does sound pretty BS that you can just do that, but I can see that happening.
There was I don't remember the exact story, but there was a guy that was on like the police's radar for owning guns, and they tried to come at him with like some bullshit like straw purchase, like nonsense warrants. And he had a Liberty safe in his garage. So the feds just called up Liberty Safe and says, "Hi, we're arresting this guy. We need the universal code." And they were like, "Yeah, okay, here you go." No warrant, no nothing. They just gave him the code.
Remind me never to buy a Liberty safe.
Yeah, and keep in mind that universal safe is the same for every Liberty safe.
Wow. That's just BS. Let's see, let me check the chat real quick. I go past Prim and get a service rifle, then come back. The service rifle is really cool. Yes, it is. The wood AR. We'll get one of those later in the stream. And no, that's not the original service rifle of the military. It changes depending on the game. Like in Fallout 3. Okay. I'm going to tell him to run away because he basically will just die. Ooh, but maybe we should let him die. Because I think you can actually replace him with a... Yeah, we'll replace him with a robot. So he's just going to die because he's utterly useless at everything. But hey, you know what? He's technically the sheriff, so he should fight. Why am I getting Parkland vibes from this guy? But anyway... We don't want to be too political. Let's see, but yeah, the actual like pre-war battle rifle for the U.S. military is actually a weird G3 abomination. Because the developers of Fallout don't know guns. But then again, I'm not surprised at that. Snowstorm. And thank you, Agnostic. My birthday is technically on Monday, though, but I'm already celebrating today. And yeah, the Pisces. The fish!
So real quick about the safe, by the way.
Oh yeah, wait a second. And hello, Riley. Go on.
So keep in mind, what I'm about to tell you is merely for scientific purposes. I'm not telling anyone to do this. But if you ever came across a safe that you needed to get into, you can go to like Office Depot and get like a $3 can of like keyboard cleaner. Because it's just compressed nitrogen. And if you turn the can upside down and spray it, it becomes liquid nitrogen. And if you were to spray said liquid nitrogen on like the structural weak points and then whack it with a hammer, you now have access.
Yeah, safes are basically to keep out honest people more than anything else.
Yeah, basically.
But then again, I could get in trouble. But I'm gonna say this anyway. But then again, the caliber of people that are gonna break into people's houses are not what you would call Mensa worthy. Let's just say that. So they're probably not gonna be doing that.
That's right. People who break into other people's houses in video games are bad NPCs.
Wait, NPC is right. Pfft. Man, I remember somebody got pissed off at me once for like basically saying that criminals are a bunch of dumb fucks. I mean, wonderful people. I mean, you gotta realize. Hey, go on.
Not every criminal is stupid. Like, I mean, I get the sentiment that everyone's like, "Oh, boo criminals," but there are a lot of actual genius criminals who find ways to like legitimately get away with their ill deeds.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like smash and grab criminals, you know, really stupid.
Yeah, smash and grabs are dime a dozen. No one gives a fuck about them.
Yeah, these are people that aren't very intelligent. I mean, if they were, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. I would like to say, like, if you're going to be a criminal, you're not. You're going to be a certain kind of person. Uh-oh. All right, I think our dude just died. Yep, he just got killed. He just got murdered. He usually does.
Oh no, he got obliterated.
Yep, he got shot by a convict. So the escaped convicts come from a prison that the NCR set up. They're called the Powder Gangers. They're basically the giant rats of this early part of the game. They're pretty easy to obliterate. I think you can actually have like, I don't remember like how that quest line ends. I think you can actually do it kind of peacefully. Piece of the grave!
You got a question about a musket in the chat.
How much is the likelihood a 200-year-old brown bess musket can function reliably and not explode? People shoot them today. Hickok45 has a video on them. Paper Cartridges has a video where he shoots his brown bess. Guns can last a long time. I'm not sure I would shoot a gun that's 200 years old, but a number of those old cowboy revolvers still work, and people still shoot them. And it is conceivable that a AR-15 200 years from now will still be fully functional. Can you imagine, like, Space General Lotz could be shooting a PSA AR-15?
There was a fuck was his name? Count Dankula just did a video on a soldier who was stationed in the Philippines that did not know or refused to believe that the war had ended 30 years after the end of World War II.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. I think he wrote a book, if I'm not mistaken.
He did, yes. And they said that when he finally came back to Japan, his service rifle was in such good condition it could be considered mint.
Yeah. I mean, soldiers are going to take care of their guns because you take care of your tools and they be taking care of you. So you got to consider, like, right now, I've got a, blew his head clean off.
Yes, Riley and Agnostic, that is his name, yes.
Can you imagine sleeping on a mattress like that? Yeesh. Be glad blacklights don't exist in Fallout.
Did I tell you about the North Korean defector who defected with a Soviet MiG and became a hero?
Yeah, I remember seeing his name was really funny. I think it's like No Cum Sock or something. That's not how you pronounce that, but
he has the most tragic name ever.
I know, it's kind of hilarious.
Gather around as we hear the story of No Cum Sock.
Obviously in Korean it doesn't sound that derpy, but
nah, but in America a bunch of gooners are like, oh man.
So, like, back to the story for Fallout. So, like, the bombs get dropped in 2076 due to the resource wars between America and China. And so this game takes place 200 years in the future. That's kind of derpy in of itself, because, like, humanity would rebuild pretty fast. I mean, you look at like the U-rips after the war. There was a lot of rebuilding being done. Now, I know that, like, that's with the Marshall Plan and such, but humanity would have rebuilt pretty fast after the Great War.
If
But
you
what?
take into consideration that America is celebrating its 250th birthday this year, if we go back 50 years, that's what, the 70s?
Unfortunately.
But my point is look at what we had 200 years after the, you know, founding of the United States, 1776 to 1976.
And so, yeah, like, you know, in 200 years, we'd have a lot more rebuilt than this. Like, this building would have been rebuilt because it's still here. You know, the people after the war would have rebuilt this stuff because it's there. But, you know, the developers weren't thinking that far ahead, I don't think. And so you just kind of got to go with it. But realistically, everything should have been rebuilt that could be rebuilt because at the very least, this building would have been mined for materials. It's one of those bits of immersion that's kind of broken for me. It's like, why would you leave this like this? Like, even the lights work. People would live in here. I mean, you look at a lot of those third world countries, like they will reuse every single component of anything. And if America got blasted back to a third world country, we would reuse all this stuff. And we have so much stuff that we could reuse that I don't think it would be like, I don't think America would be rebuilt in like, 20 years, but in 200, society would basically be back to normal with all the stupid shit that's...
I was literally just about to say, true story, like, if you've ever played The Last of Us, I won't spoil anything, but the game takes place 20 years after the viral outbreak that basically ended the world.
Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, exactly. But
No,
in
I'm fucking
20
with you.
years' time, we've figured out, how to rebuild. We're repurposing things to make things better. We have electricity, we have running water. And that was only 20 years.
Exactly. And yeah, Riley. I love that line. The government is trying to take our guns up here in Canada. The citizens haven't been complying. Yes! I'm glad to hear that. And this is my rifle. Never really like it, but this one is mine. You better believe it. M1 Garand! The varmint rifle is based upon a number of different guns. Because there's plenty of 5.56 bolt actions. But what were you saying, Triple X? Oh yeah, that rebuilt in 20 years?
Yeah, it literally 20 years after, the zombie outbreak, that we're already getting safe zones and we have electricity and water and safety.
Exactly. I mean, there's no way in 200 years that would happen. It's one of those things where you kind of just have to accept that because you want a game, where you can shoot bad guys, and well, there you go, Okay, so we're gonna make the robot the sheriff. Now, one of the better objectives is to make like the NCR, the sheriff. Oh yeah, this is based on Bonnie and Clyde, the Bonnie and Clyde mobile. I saw a ballistic dummy test with that. Of course, YouTube throttled it, where a bunch of guys open fired on ballistic dummies that looked like Bonnie and Clyde. Basically, Clyde's head got sewn off with 30-06. So
There was a movie of what the fuck was his name? Kevin Costner.
Yes, it was a very good movie called The Highwayman. I love it.
Yeah, that's it. And that scene where they get lit up is fucking brutal, man.
Yep. Monocerebus.
I love that scene of him buying the guns.
I know. I mean, it's beautiful. Also, oh, it's a dog. Okay, I thought it was a cat for a second. I've got bad eyesight. Leave me alone. Let's see. Can we do a pistol shot from all the way down here? Got 6% chance. So you're saying there's a chance. And we missed. I'm good out to about 25 yards with a pistol. But then again, that's because I can't really practice any further.
Hey, that dog looks just like my cat.
I know. So I'm not crazy. Okay, so we got a little...
Roscoe, what are you doing in the video game?
I'm getting shot all to pieces by that 5.56. There we go. See, that's why you want a rifle, especially one with a scope, so you can shoot people in the face. Actually, we shot him in the back. Oh, come on. This is where you'd want, like, shooting sticks and not try to shoot that offhand. Come on, we can do it. There we go. Got him. And that's why I like rifles. There's different mods you can get for this game where, like, you can have, like, immersive HUDs where, like, your like, it's as though you're wearing a helmet. I don't know that I'd recommend that just because it does get annoying after a while.
I believe he's dead, my dear.
Yep. Is Bonnie pregnant? I did not know that. Kind of cool mod is a select fire mod that allows stuff like the 9mm SMG to shoot semi-auto or full auto. That's kind of neat. Although realistically, the grease gun I don't think had a select fire option.
No, it did not.
I like the grease gun. I don't know that I'd ever pay a shit ton of money for one, but it is pretty neat.
The grease gun was designed to be a budget weapon, and now it's worth like 1,000 times what it was when it was new.
Yeah, because it was made out of, like, tin cans and bottle caps.
Yep. And the reason why it doesn't have a select fire is because it is a budget weapon.
Because you don't really need that. Like, that's just a gun that is designed to hose out bullets, and that's it.
Exactly.
And this roller coaster here does actually exist in the real world, and it looks a lot like this. I did not know that until, like, last week.
Is this like is the pier in California?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. Like, legitimately, I don't know what you're talking about with California. Like, this is a casino in actual Nevada, in Primm, Nevada, which is a real town.
Oh, okay. So we're in Nevada, not California.
Yeah, we're not in Nevada. The NCR has been able to get territory up to Nevada, and the plot of the game is the NCR and Caesar's Legion, or Caesar's Legion, are fighting over Hoover Dam, which survived the nuclear apocalypse. Whoever controls Hoover Dam controls the future because it can generate all that electricities. And so you can choose to help the NCR, who are the good guys, or Caesar's Legion, who are the bad guys. It's a little more nuanced than that. Like, the NCR is this corrupt, government kind of like ours. They expect you to pay taxes. But Caesar's Legion practices slavery and, like, horrible, brutal punishments, which we're about to go see after I sell all my shit. Actually, can we sell
Oh,
this shit?
not the boomers. God damn it. They're always ruining everything.
No, wait, did you look that up?
It was in the chat.
Oh, yeah, the boomers are a side faction where you can recruit them. They basically have a bunch of mortars. They're on, I think, Nellis Air Force Base. Then there's Mr. House. He controls New Vegas, and you can have him control Hoover Dam and basically create this, like, robot, like, libertarian utopia of sorts. Or you can choose your own path and become the wild card. I always like the wild card, where basically you take over Dr. House's robot army and take over New Vegas yourself.
Hugh Laurie's in this game?
He might be. I don't know all the voice actors in the game. There's
Dr. House?
Oh, yeah, it's Mr. House, not Dr. House. Mr. House is actually voiced by Rene Abajaboyes. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. Who played Odo in Star Trek DS9. Okay, we want to go back to Good Springs so we can sell our shit. I didn't know we were going an hour. Time flies when you're having fun.
Hey, do we have any Finpos in the chat?
Yeah, Mr. House is kind of like Elon Musk. What I love is that in this game, get the fuck up, Chet. I want to sell you shit. You better have caps, you bastard. I want to sell stuff. Better have some no, he's only got $48. What
You
a
know, I'll
piece of...
tell you what. Somebody ever woke me up like I want to sell shit, I'd be like, I'm gonna fucking murder your face in this video game.
It's like, you better wake up. You work for me. You don't even have any ammo. You got nothing. What a bastard. I should shoot him, but I'm not. I'm too nice to do that. I always play the nice playthrough. But yeah, Fallout is a weird mixture of like satire and then real stuff. Like, when you actually play the game, it is like the most pitch black, dark shit like you've ever seen. And then like there'll be some goofy shit that'll show up here and there. It's just weird in some respects.
All right. I have to step away for a moment, but before I do, before you start getting involved in something, I have to do something.
Oh,
it's
God,
very
no.
important.
Oh,
you
God.
know what time it is.
Tool time?
In chat, I need your help. I need your help. I need you to sing a very special song for me right now.
Oh, God, no.
On the count of 3. Ready? 1,
No.
2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear General. Happy birthday to you.
I should have just said I was like decanted from like a, cloning facility. Then nobody would say anything.
Look at that. Look at all those birthday wishes in the chat.
I thank everyone. I'm going to be hearing that song for the next 3 days, though. I'm not even alive. I'm technically a robot.
How does it feel to be 40 years old this year?
I'm not 40 yet. I still got 3 years before I have to be 40. And thank you, Deathclaw, and Riley, and Sugar, J. Ray, and Jumping Jeff Farmer. 37. 37. Never thought I'd make it. It's one of those things, it always seems so far away. I remember when I was a child, I think I was like sub 10 years old, I think. And they asked, what do you think you'll be doing when you're 13? And the idea of 13 years old just seems so far away. Think of the derpiest thing you could put down, and you probably won't even come close. Basically, I said I'd be preparing for college because I thought I would be doing that at age 13. And I did, because I'm a fucking nerd. But, yeah. And then, like, when I was in my 20s, 30 seemed so far away. It's like, that's positively ancient. I know I'm almost 40. A pog waifu. Now, see, that I can get behind. Literally. So.
Ooh. That just reminded me of something. So you know how like there's like these terms like Riz and Gyat and Glizzy. There's a term that I hate more than anything, and I want it gone. And it's poggers.
Huh?
I fucking hate the term poggers.
I never even heard of it.
It's a Hassan Piker Denims thing.
Weird. Yeah, like if I was a youth today, I wouldn't be saying that shit because I didn't talk. I don't know What words were people saying back? What words were the normies saying back in like the 2000s?
Well, technically, we can't say them anymore.
Okay, so something like that. See, like I didn't talk like
Bundle of
much here.
sticks. Alternate word for happy.
Okay. All right. No,
Country in Africa with an extra G.
uh-oh. Okay, I'll tell you something that's kind of funny. Oh crap! I'm being attacked by the Legion. So this is Kaiser's
no.
Legion.
Rad dogs.
Let me get my 308 out here and show them the error of their ways. See, they got machetes. Now, realistically, like if these guys were this up close with machetes, you'd be dead. Like, knives are no joke. But a 308 to the dome ain't a joke either. Oh, would you die, you stupid bastard?
You
There
should
we
have got
go.
more gun skills and not all the smarts.
But I like being smart. Okay, we did it wrong. So we're at Nipton. This is where we first get introduced to the Legion. They basically rocked up to this town, killed everybody, and crucified them. You're not supposed to do what I'm doing, but we don't care.
That's right, because we're cheating.
We're basically going to slaughter the entire Legion. Now, when I first played this game, I downloaded the Warhammer 40k mod, and when I showed up here, Legate Lanius here was in Chaos Space Marine armor. It was awesome. Legion Mongrel. Bap. He have no face. He have no face. I will avenge you, Nipton! If you go up in that building, you'll find, yep, there he is. Oh, crap, he's got... Oh, that's not Legate Lanius. It's Vulpus Inculta. Which I killed in one hit. Yeah, fuck you, dude. We're gonna teabag him. Quest failed, cold hold card. So, if we did this right, which we didn't, what would happen is, he would tell us, like, oh, the Legion is big and bad, and we're gonna kill everybody. And go tell everybody about us, and spread the Legion's crimes. Well, we just shot him in the head, so, yeah. Now, if you did it right, there'd be more Legion soldiers. You wouldn't have enough weapons to fight them, or enemies, but or guns, I should say. My brain is tired. But we cheated in this rifle and plenty of ammo, and so we just slaughtered the Legion. Hey, Legion Mongrel. So if you go in that building, there's a computer with the that the mayor has, and the mayor sold out the entire town to the Kaiser's Legion, but he got strung up too. Which is a fitting end to a bastard like that. Well, we just killed him. Oops.
He's fucking dead.
We just shot him in the head. So what if they got Jonathan Frakes to play a character in this game? That'd be kind of cool. Jonathan Frakes can act. Daniel Craig was 38. Wow, Pierce Brosnan was 42. Man, he aged good.
Yes, he did. Pierce Brosnan was in this movie where he was like a bomb disposal expert.
Oh, I thought you could have mentioned Mrs. Doubtfire, where he like dates this woman with 3 kids and then gets a drive-by fruiting. But go on.
No. He's like a bomb disposal guy, and the plot of the movie is where he's people drink this water with this chemical inside of it, and it caused people to explode. It's so stupid.
I thought that was the joke. But then again, there's a James Bond book. Oh crap! I've got my arm blown off, but I can heal it up with the stim pack. But no, there's a James Bond book where there's like mind controlling ice cream. Ooh, he has no head. Why am I getting blown up? But what's that movie called? Because that sounds kind of hilarious and weird at the same time.
I will look it up.
My God, why is everything blowing up over here? I already shot him. He has a grenade rifle, but we're gonna leave it because we're almost out of inventory space.
Oh, I believe it's called Livewire.
Oh yeah, Livewire. The detonator or
Just let
Livewire.
me double check that that's what it was.
You know, and I saw Livewire in the chat. I was like, wait a minute. Spoonie's streams? Because he calls them Livewire as well. Okay, let's save. I can't quick save because I'm using the controller. Now, this game was also released on the PS3 and Xbox, but apparently ran like shit. And it makes sense, because it's a pretty complex game. Like, there's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. Yeah, the only problem with, like, turning 37 is just, everybody's old, or sick, or dead. And so...
Yeah, it is Livewire.
I'll have to check that out. We might have to do a... I can almost guarantee you we're going to do an AAR on that, because I'd never heard of it until now, and that sounds delightfully silly.
Dude, okay, they make a bomb into a liquid that looks like water, and when people drink it, it explodes with like the force of like 1,000 pounds of C4.
Okay, we gotta do a thing on that, because that sounds awesomely bad. Okay, like I said, we're trying to make that in 2 hours, so I can't do everything. I can't, like, do everything in this game. Ooh, there's a caravan. We can sell shit to him.
Yeah, that's right, Agnostic. I forgot about the clown.
Okay, caravan dude. Traveling merchant. I need everything.
Give me all you got. Give me all you got.
Okay, we're getting rid of the submachine gun because we're not going to use it. I know that, like, we're not really playing this game legit right now, but I can't help it. I have to sell things. I have to. When you play an RPG, you have to sell shit. It's like a law. You'll go to jail if you don't. It's part of the Texas Department of RPG playing. Okay, we don't need tribal raiding armor. Fuck that. You don't need the leather armor. This is half the fun of any of these games. It's just selling stuff, and, you know, this is what I love about RPGs, is this kind of thing, like trying to have enough money to buy the shit that you want. That's why when, like, RPGs don't have a proper they don't have a proper economy, they're not as fun, because, like, you just have all the resources you could ever need, and that's just, that takes, it's not good when you don't have, like, this early game grind. Even by cheating. Oh man, did I lose money on that?
Oh no.
I blame the chat. I lost fake money! I lost money! It's like, it's not good. That's after having a muzzle break. Oh, that's a joke. You have to know like 3 different things, Triple X, to know what I just said.
I know all about the muzzle brake.
Okay. This is where, chat, think about what I just said. And when I say, like, I lost money and then a muzzle break. Okay. That is literally the most roundabout way of saying something. But I'm not going to say what it is.
They're never going to get it.
Kaiser's Legion really hates me now. You've left a poor impression on the community and may be shunned as a result. Seeing as how I've shot, like, multiple of your, like, recruits and, like, your officers, you would think they'd shun me. Oh, I know why they're attacking me. Ooh, I leveled up. Sweet. Give me all the speech, all the repair, and I'll have a few all the lockpick, and I'll put a few points into guns. Look at that. Guns 25, lockpick 37, speech 40. Okay, let's start putting some into science.
What, by the way?
What were you saying?
What's the max points you can have? 99?
I don't remember. You're not going to get up to that point, because I think you only have, like, maybe, like, 30 levels in this game. Give me that sweet, sweet revolver. I'll tell you the, I'll explain that joke to you after the stream, so we don't get canceled.
Okay.
Because it all makes sense. And it's not even a joke I'm saying from, like, a position of, like, meanness. It's just, like, it's a joke that kind of writes itself. Now, let's see. This guy has got his back turned to me, and he has a spear. Well, you know what? I've got some Sig Spear red dots. Well, my brain is Spear gold. Oh, it went through him. No, it didn't. In real life, that would have gone through him.
By the way, where is that bastard Silverwings at?
Oh, it's not a game that he usually would attend because it's not really a console game. He's more of a console gamer than a PC gamer.
Doesn't matter. He's supposed to show respect.
That's all right. It's all right. This is what I like about this game.
Silverwings never changes.
But what I love about this game is you can just like pick a point and walk there, and you're gonna find something to do. Now, Bethesda does this with its Elder Scrolls games, but unlike Elder Scrolls, this actually has a story that's worth playing, and like it's still an RPG. It can do that, do both of those, you know. You can potentially get viruses from the Internet Archive, but it is rare. Always be sure to check like comments, because if somebody gets a VRI from the old Internet Archive, they're gonna leave a comment on that. Oh, you better believe they be doing that. Because there's nothing that a nerd loves to do more than complain. Surviving the game with Ice Cube, Gary Busey, and Rutger Hauer. I kind of want to see that.
You know, I can say that I've never gotten viruses from LimeWire when looking up legitimate pictures of women.
I never used LimeWire.
Morpheus was the best.
Oh my god, my head. I've been attacked by the. Okay, so sometimes you'll have guys shooting at you with like little 22s. Sometimes people will just have a knife. And then sometimes people will have like a grenade launcher. Oh crap, I'm really hurt. I'm like used to being like this, you know, armored badass here, and well, they've got real weapons, so we need to use a DR bag and all the stim packs. So like this does have real time and sort of like turn-based combat where you use VATS. This is sort of like a turn-based sort of thing. I like the fact that you have both. I like using both VATS and the real-time stuff because like VATS is very cinematic and I like that.
Automated targeting system.
It doesn't make any sense. There's no reason why you should be able to do that in the game.
But what does the V stand for? Vault-Tec.
Vault Assisted Targeting.
Okay.
And it's kind of implied that like your Pip-Boy can do that, but I've got 1 point of health.
I like the Pip-Boy with the CRT screen that probably weighs about 16 pounds.
Yeah. I love the Pip-Boy. When I first played Fallout 3 back in 08, that's the first Fallout game I ever played, by the way. It was Fallout 3. I wanted a Pip-Boy so bad. Like, you can just look at your arm and it'll have a screen on it.
Yeah, or a laptop screen.
When in reality,
or a smartphone.
It's like, you know that thing would get broken in like a second in the real world.
Yep.
Like, you just look at it and it's scratched to fuck.
You'd go to sneeze and you'd move your arm and whack it off the wall.
The bad kind of whacking off.
Pardon me, sir. I was supposed to step away after the birthday, but I gotta go pee real quick.
Hey,
I shall return.
Nobody
have any fun until I return.
I don't know about that. You keep trying to get out, but they keep pulling you back in.
All right, BRB.
All right. Mini clip. I'd never even heard of that. I remember when I acquired this game legally for the first time in 2012. It was just the old see, I don't want to say Sailing the High Seas because that annoys me now. The old Tortuga Bays, and that was easy. Virtual automatic targeting system. I thought it was vault assisted targeting. Meh. Been a while since I got back into Fallout, because I did a full retrospective on Fallout New Vegas here back in 2022, I want to say, and so I haven't gotten back into it since. I got Fallout New Vegas on everything, though. I got it on this computer. I've got it on my backup computer. I got it on my laptop because I love this game a lot. I got into Fallout 3 first. I remember seeing it randomly at my local Target. I had heard of Fallout before. X-Play, back in the ancient days, did a video on Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, which is a top-down kind of like action RPG. Who's shooting at who back here? Somebody shot somebody over here. Oh, I think Kaisar's Legion took over this, but I don't want to waste time on the on this quest because I want to hurry up and get to New Vegas. But yeah, I never played Brotherhood of Steel, but that's the first time I heard of Fallout, and then I didn't really think about it anymore. And then I finally found Fallout 3 in 2008, shortly after released at Target, and I just so happened to have built my first gaming computer, picked it up back then, played it, and I didn't like it, or so I thought. It wouldn't be until like 2012 when I was describing Fallout 3 to somebody that they were like, well, it sounds like you really like the game. And then I realized I do like the game. And then, like in 2012, I started playing this game, but initially I didn't like it. I was like big into Skyrim at the time. I was like, it's not like Skyrim. But eventually I got it and understood the game, and now this is my favorite Fallout game and my fourth favorite RPG of all time. It's still beaten out by KOTOR 1, 2, and Mass Effect. A golden diamond, Pip-Boy. Fancy. Deus Ex, I don't really consider that an RPG. I consider that more of like an immersive sim, as they call them today. I mean, it's kind of an RPG-ish kind of thing, but what I consider an RPG is where you can create your own character and not have like a or a established character. So I don't necessarily consider a game like The Witcher to be like a full RPG, because you're playing as Geralt, and that's the only character you play as. It's Geralt. Whereas a game like this, I can create anybody I want and kind of play however I want. It's the same thing with like KOTOR 1 and 2 and well, Mass Effect to a lesser degree, because you're always playing as Commander Shepard. But still, Mass Effect's more of an RPG in my opinion than Witcher, just because like with Mass Effect you can create your own backstory, whereas the backstory is always the same for Geralt. But I do understand the appeal of The Witcher. It's just something I never got into myself. I do plan on streaming Brotherhood of Steel just because it's the odd man out of the Fallout franchise, and it's one that I think I could actually enjoy a bit more than those top-down RPGs. Top-down RPGs are too hard. I've tried playing Baldur's Gate, and I just couldn't get into it. I wanted to, since I like BioWare games so much, you'd think I would like that game, but it's just, when you die to the wolves, it's just like, blech. Blech, I say. I wouldn't mind watching somebody else play Fallout 1 or 2, because those games are hard, like ridiculously hard. I've tried playing them, but I never even got out of the vault cave. Like, I died to the rad roaches or whatever's in there. Where a super mutant pees on a toilet. Wow. So yeah, there's a Fallout TV show, and it's a thing. I watched the first episode and and I just kind of skipped around season 1, and it was not for me. I do not like millennial writing. And that TV show was both boring and unpleasant to watch, because of course the Brotherhood of Steel are evil, and randomly, like, I could get in trouble if I say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I highly doubt that in the irradiated wasteland there's going to be, well, a individual of unconventional gender trying to join the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm sorry, that's just not going to happen. And of course they have that character. And of course the evil Brotherhood of Steel are mean to this individual. It's just, when they did that, I'm like, okay, come on. Come on, it's the apocalypse. And then, like, the humor was pretty bad. The character of Lucy was really annoying. People like that character for some reason, although I don't know why. I just could not get into that at all. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, there's a season 2 that's set in New Vegas. And, of course, they changed everything. The NCR are gone now because they kind of had to be, which is weird. You'd think that a California-produced TV show like the Follow TV show would want the NCR to be like this bastion of like progressive values, but no, all dead because they wanted to kind of like reset the universe to where everybody's dead and everything. I ain't sitting through it. I ain't watching it. I wouldn't even watch it for a podcast. Like I can't do it. I just, that is a bridge too far. It's kind of like Star Trek, Starfleet Academy. I ain't doing it. I ain't sitting through that. I know it's bad. Everyone knows it's bad. You know, why waste the time when we could talk about something happy or something good? Ooh, we're almost to New Vegas and we're only an hour 20 in, so we might be able to do some quests. It's just, uh-oh. He's got a knife. No, she's got a knife. Now let's see if she can give some head. Yep. That's exactly how that works. Maybe not. I want to point something out. Okay. See if he can give that too. Yep. We're gonna. That is one ugly motherfucker. And now he has no face. It's kind of an improvement. But seriously though. Oh, she must be on some kind of drug. And she's taking Mentats. Mentats are supposed to make you smarter. Would you really want to charge somebody with a butcher knife who's dressed like this with a 308 battle rifle? You might have wanted to sit that battle out. I'm just saying. Maybe send the guy with the grenade rifle after me. He might have actually stood a chance. Agnostic, you couldn't offer me enough money to watch that. Oh, maybe you could. Maybe if I had like a sponsored video, I'd be like, yes, Fallout the TV show is the greatest story ever told. I would watch it every single day of my life because the Fallout show is great, and I'd just be laughing all the way to the bank. Even then, that'd be hard. I think there's some ammo over here. Or is it in here, I think? Shepard say that's nasty. I don't remember him saying that, honestly, but there's so many lines in that game that it's very easy to forget who said what and where. Yeah, Mass Effect is... Mass Effect 1 in particular is my second favorite RPG of all time. KOTOR is still the first. It has one of the greatest video game stories of all time. It's kind of amazing to think, though, that KOTOR 1 came out over 20 years ago. I was a teenager at that time. And I'd never played a game like that before. I'd love to stream that, but once again, it basically just made me watching the game and not actually playing it. I never played a turn-based game like that before. I almost called it a turn-based shooter, but it's not really a turn-based game like that. I never had a game where you could talk to other characters. I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. And like the twist at the end, which I can't imagine that's a spoiler at this point, but the awesome twist at the end of the game was like, you don't really see it coming when you first play the game. And that was a pretty big deal back then. I don't know of any game before or since who actually did anything like that. You've got a pistol, dude. Why would you get closer to the enemy? Let's hit the... Yeah, she's kind of cute. We'll have to rescue her. Well, I will rescue you from the worker fire ant. I think she's gonna die. Nope. Oh man, what an idiot. Yep, she is so dead. Yep. Yeah, well, no, she's still alive. Somehow she survived being burned alive. But why are you walking closer to the enemy? Wouldn't it make more sense to, like, stay away? You know, since you have ranged firepower and they don't? What a dumbass. The giant ants, which are kind of a reference to the movie Them or They? Or They Them! Which is a movie about... God damn it. movie about giant ants, which I've never actually seen, except for maybe like a couple clips of. I've tried playing Half-Life 2, but it's not my cup of tea. I've played... Actually, no, I take that lie back. I did play Half-Life 2. I played it co-op. Not a fan. It just feels kind of boring. Honestly, it feels like the Starbucks coffee of first-person shooters to me. Give me some lock picks. Yay. Did you dig your car out?
No, I didn't have to dig the car out, but I did have to turn on the heater. It's freezing in here.
Let's see. Cold?
It was 65 degrees the other day.
All right, let's do this one. Right now, it is...
I told you.
Let me see here. I gotta take a look. Right now, at 7:50 p.m., it is 64.
Oh, right here at 8:50, it's 34.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna get cold tonight. It's getting down the 40s.
Actually, yeah, that is chilly for you.
Which is why I like living in Texas.
It's okay, agnostic.
And yes, Mass Effect Andromeda did insult me. Although I never got far enough in it to get truly insulted. It's like when you first start playing the game, like, you know it's bad. It feels bad. So I've never even encountered the PB character, which is the super woke Asari. I've not had to suffer through that, thankfully. Blaspheming.
Oh, good news.
Go for it.
You'll be happy. Star Trek has introduced its first ever gay Trekkie kiss. Oh, I'm sorry, gay Klingon kiss.
Yeah, they already had one of those back in 1997 with the Jadzia Dax character. Nobody cared back then because it was actually done in such a tasteful way that it wasn't like just, look at how stunning and brave we are. The first stunning and brave
That's
one was...
exactly why it didn't count.
Yep. The first stunning and brave kiss was actually in 2017 in season 1 of STD, and it's every bit as cringy as you might imagine. But the Klingon one's even worse. I haven't seen it, thankfully. Did you see it?
No.
I think whatever God you may or may not believe it. Now, talking about people of unconventional orientation, Veronica. And yes, I got the Hot Veronica mod as well. Because why would I not?
Who's Veronica? You're walking through a desert.
Oh, when you get to there, you'll see her. Now, Veronica is canonically, let's put it this way. She's like you and I. She likes the females.
I can fix her.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say the grave.
Oh, speaking of fixing, do you remember the girl I told you that I said I could fix?
Uh-oh.
Well, last week, we found common ground, which means there's a crack. And where there's a crack, I can exploit that into a wedge. And I can use that wedge to make a gap. Giggity.
Oh, my.
I'm telling you, I'm going to have her voting conservative.
We shall see. It's... Okay, so...
You would be surprised what a firm, deep dicking and hard drugs can do for a woman.
Oh, my. That's more fun. Hockey, but the Olympic gold medal game in the morning, USA versus Canada, every Canadian will be glued to their TV set. I'll touch on that in a minute, but I don't know, just be careful, Triple X. There'd be crazies out there. I actually kind of like hockey. I've done some ice skating. I've never played any ice hockey, though, but I like ice skating. Okay, let's go ahead. So this is our very first... Don't do it! Don't ever take a chance on a naive young girl from California. I know from personal experience. Twice!
Sugar, how's Sidney Crosby doing? A Pittsburgh native, by the way.
Okay, let's give her a real weapon. chicks, am I right? They love knives, but they don't like guns. How does that make any sense? Okay, we don't really have anything we can give her right now. Yeah, we'll give her a 9mm pistol since I've got my rifle.
Can you give her these?
No, she plays for the other team. But I'm sure there's a mod for that.
Oh, Nexus Mods is in trouble for making gay people straight.
You
I
know,
heard the pating. You've been invaded by someone.
Yeah, it's me. I was watching YouTube on my TV upstairs, and it auto-played to John's live stream.
yay!
Who's me?
I'm on TV.
Yeah, you're on my TV right now.
Oh my god. Raid Shadow
Is
Legends.
this a chainsaw or a Chico?
Or a cheeky chainsaw?
Cheeky chainsaw, yes.
But welcome. Gold medal hockey game, U.S. versus Canada this morning. You know, I don't really follow sports. So I don't really pay attention to that. I had a girlfriend who was big into rugby. And so I learned that like America has a rugby team and they're actually supposed to be pretty good. I didn't even know America had a rugby team until I met her.
No, yeah. I had a good day at the arcade today.
Nice.
I ended up winning like 4 or 5 different plushies from the claw machine.
Wait, do you have a magnetic ring from 007?
No, I was just having some really good luck.
Nice. Okay, when I saw J. Ray, I saw Crosby, and I thought that said Cosby. I was like, wait a minute. Bill Cosby? So, like, wait, Bill Cosby plays sports now? No, but that girl was the only one who got away with having blue hair. She had so much team spirit for the Auckland Blues that she dyed her hair blue because she liked that team so much. Let's see. Silence of the Lambs is controversial. Yeah, I saw that, where it's apparently against the individuals of, shall we say, unconventional gender. It's like, wait a minute. It's a movie about a serial killer who cuts women to pieces and wears their skin. It's like, yeah.
Oh, it's a family movie.
You know, I've never actually seen Silence of the Lambs all the way through. I've seen it on TV a few times, but I've not actually watched it just to sit down and watch it. So, like, the first
One of those
time...
movies, yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, good. No, go ahead. I was going to launch into something, but you can...
Oh, it's just one of those movies. You get everybody in the family around a couple couches with some buckets of popcorn, and just everybody just watches.
You know, you say that, but Alien Resurrection, me and my family did watch that together, and yeah, that was kind of awkward. Especially during the birthing scene.
Oof.
So, yeah. Oops. The actor who played Buffalo Bill apologized for the characterization. Yeah, I bet he did. He didn't want to get canned. But we can't talk on that subject.
Me. I'd fuck me hard.
You know, I didn't know that was where that song came from. I did not know until way later.
Oh, isn't that funny? There's a billboard for Gamora.
Yep, that's one of the casinos in New Vegas. But
is there a restaurant called Sodom?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, they eat people. That's one of the missions you go on is to, like, I think you shut it down or you get something. Basically, you got to shoot your way out. But yeah, I never really got into like Hannibal Lecter or anything. I did watch Hannibal from the year 2000 all the way through. Gramps rented it. Oh, my grandmother was mad that I watched that with him, but whatever. I thought that movie was the scariest thing I'd ever seen. I thought like Anthony Hopkins was like the most terrifying human being ever, though. Especially that scene where the guy that had like his face melted off, where he ate that guy's brain. It's like, oh, that was
Yeah, that
terrifying.
was fuck, what's his name? Gary Oldman, I believe, was the face melty guy.
That guy is a very good actor. You know, you would never know that was him in everything.
And Tommy Vercetti was the guy who got his Ains brait. Fuck me.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
They brained his eights.
Do they have any good cowboy stores? Yes, but they're very expensive. And yet they keep building more of them. There's Boot Barn. There's Cavender's Boot City. And those are the two biggest ones.
We have a Boot Barn over here.
Really? I thought that was just a Texas thing.
You know, I hate to go back to the movie again, but how great was that scene when Anthony Hopkins is carrying Clarissa out and he says, "Hey, why don't you throw him in? You can always say I did it."
Ugh.
Speaking
I don't
of
know that scene.
Boot Barn, I had ended up getting a pair of cowboy-ish boots for work that were steel toe. So just be going into work with cowboy boots that were steel toes.
I mean, hey, you got style.
Just need a cowboy hat.
But see, if you Boot Barn, I guess must not be as expensive as Cavender's Boot City. So the thing is, Cavender's Boot City sells stuff that's actually made in America, or at least they did at one point. And so you could spend $100 on a pair of pants. There can be a good pair of pants, but that's a lot of money for a pair of pants. Boots?
Yeah.
My mother spent, I think, $500 dues on a pair of boots once. Now, this is a long time ago. That's when she had a really, really good job that paid a lot of monies, and she more than deserved those pair of boots after, you know, doing without when I was growing up. And they're very nice boots, but, you know. Yeah.
There's I think it's like a bandolier almost, that my no, it's a belt with a holster on it. It's all real leather that my step grandpa had gotten years ago. I guess that thing's worth about $1,000.
Also, we've got our dummy mommy, Veronica. She has a power fist on. She just utterly annihilated that guy.
She power fisted him.
I mean, literally, she did. So Veronica here belongs to the Mojave Brotherhood of Steel, and she has a whole big quest you can do that's really, really, really good, where you can basically bring the Brotherhood of Steel out of their lockdown and into like mainline society. It's a very cool quest. Sadly, she plays for the other team, so you can't get to have any fun romances unless you get the mod.
Will you get the mod so you can bang her before the stream ends, please?
No, I'm not even gonna try that. Let's see.
Stop teasing us with a good time, goddammit.
The Ultra Lux files, yeah. Oh, we don't even want to touch on the Steens. Steens or the Steins? I don't know.
Those particular files are probably very large because they have their own animations and such.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, I don't know.
I mean, you're not wrong, because in the game, yeah, Gary Oldman. There's the Kings that they inexplicably made into ghouls for some reason in the show. So basically, these are like guys like acting like Elvis. The thing is, they can't say Elvis and they can't play any Elvis music in the game because they don't have the license. But it's Elvis. The way they get away with it.
The point would be then.
Well, they want to have Elvis in the game because he's just kind of associated with the 50s and Vegas and such. But they didn't have the money to pay for him, so it's like they call him the King. And they mentioned that like they found like a record of Elvis's music, like an actual vinyl record that they were able to listen to once, and then it disintegrates, which would make sense after 200 years.
Oh yeah, it's kind of cool though, I guess.
Yeah, it's neat.
How far away are we from New Vegas?
We're there now. We can't go in though.
So we made it.
We made it, and it's 1 hour 39. I don't have
And it
enough
looks
caps.
like shit.
Well, you know, let's see. They require you to have 2,000 caps. They give you a credit check. They keep the po folks out, which, you know what? I can't fault them that. I mean, they want to keep it clean, you know?
Well, can't you just script yourself some caps real quick?
Yes, I can.
Well, there you go.
Triple X, could you do me a solid and look that up? Because I don't remember what the code is.
Yes.
I don't remember the code. I like Johnny Depp. He's pretty neat. He's pretty cool. But Gary Oldman, like, so he can basically be anything because he's the villain in Fifth Element, and then later on he becomes Commissioner Gordon in Batman. You never know they were the same character.
Hey, General, can you open Discord on your phone? Because you're gonna. I don't know if this is what you're looking for, but if it is, then you'll need to look at it.
All right, 1 second. Okay. Okay, I'll wait for you to do that.
I sent it.
Oh. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, it still hasn't updated.
Oh. I sent it in the group chat.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at your one. All right. Yeah, there it is. General chat. Okay.
You motherfucker.
Oh, that's a lot of zeros.
Well, I'm sending it 2.
Well, that's fine. 2, 3.
Because you can
4,
just
5.
copy. You can just copy paste mine.
No, you can't copy and paste into this though. Ooh, I got it right first time. Woo!
Nice.
Hey.
Oh, he also was Dracula with the weird butt head.
Butthead.
It literally looks like a butt.
Oh, the only like butt that I was thinking of was like in Star Wars. You have that one race that they have tusks coming out of their mouth, but when I was a kid, I used to always call them butt mouths.
Oh yeah, the Aquilish.
Yeah. So whenever we'd be watching The New Hope, I'd be like, "Hey, Dad, look, the butt mouth."
Wait, AOC? Okay, we're gonna start the quest for Mr. House right now, just so I can introduce him. I can't believe we made it. Okay, so Triple X, I know this looks kind of lame, but here's the thing: this had to work on an Xbox 360 and a PS3. That's
I never said it was lame.
Oh, they said it looked like shit. And I was like, well, you know, you gotta remember.
No, I meant that it looked like shit, as in the Wasteland.
Oh.
Not the graphics. I'm sorry. I should have been more specific.
Now, there is a mod you can get that makes this look a lot more impressive. And there's a YouTube video I love that says, like, Fallout New Vegas if consoles didn't exist. And, like, it looks way more impressive than this. This still doesn't look bad, but it is very simple for what it is. But
is there a night cycle?
Yes, there is.
Because this would look a lot better at night.
I'm trying to remember how you do that. No.
Don't you just sleep?
There it is. We can wait. Yeah, Christopher Lee was the Dracula. I like Christopher Lee a lot. Alright, see now we're at night. And that does look pretty cool.
Still daytime.
Yeah, it'll catch up soon.
Why does my shit keep going out of sync? There we go. Yeah, that looks way better.
Let's see what you have. He's got $520. I'm going to load you up with all my useless trash. Okay, we don't need these submachine guns. We don't need the grenade. We don't need the hunting rifle. unlike in Fallout 3, the hunting rifle in this game actually has sights.
Now, when you go into a casino, you definitely need a grenade launcher.
I mean, yeah, why would you not? Okay,
Gotta make sure they know who's boss.
I mean, I would never gamble. Gamble only with my life, never with my money. Okay, let's go. Let's go meet. Let's go meet Mr. House, as voiced by Rene Abadeboyes. I'm not French. I don't know how to pronounce that name.
Emily Dubois.
Yes. And agnostic, yes, Gamora is the whorehouse of the game. Although I think they also eat people there as well, and not the good kind of eating either.
Ugh.
Not the wholesome
You
kind.
get used and eaten.
Exactly. Okay, we got to go to the penthouse to talk to Dr. House.
I didn't think like if a place was called Gamora, it would be full of good tidings and cheer.
There he is. Now this guy is obviously channeling Andrew Ryan from BioShock.
Yeah, he is.
So this is where we
would
get
you
to
please?
the main...
Would you kindly interact with him?
And you. Oh, the Ultralux has the cannibals. Okay, I forgot. Oh, that joke makes a lot more sense now. I thought you were just referencing the files. A city devoted to vice and sin. What's not to love? I prefer the wasteland, to be honest. What the hell are you? Can we get down to business? Or I've never seen anything like this place. Let's see.
It sounds like a biblical Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, it's meant to.
I like a city devoted to vice and sin.
Yeah, but see, we're gonna play the most aw shucks guy you ever heard. So, like me in real life.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
I love this. I love this game though. Now, this is where the real plot starts. Okay, like you'll talk to him, you'll get the plot to get the platinum chip, and you can choose to give the platinum chip to the NCR. You can give it to Mr. House, or you can take it for yourself. And so
You're the guy. You're the guy who plays Grand Theft Auto and doesn't commit any traffic infractions, are you?
Well, okay. When it comes to something like GTA, which I've never actually played, now I used to play back in the ancient days before I met you, Triple X with Chico, Grand Theft Auto 5, but that was just a multiplayer. But even then,
it was the heists.
Yeah, but even then, like you couldn't really like shoot anybody. But I will admit to going on various rampages in Red Dead Redemption. I may have done that.
You remember all the outrage that one guy got? He had like 2 subscribers on his entire YouTube channel, and he dragged a woman to the swamps and fed her to a gator, and it pissed off the blue hairs.
Yeah, that was also the satanic panic and such.
Like, dude, he had 2 subscribers, and you're really mad?
Yeah.
You get 1,000 caps. That's so worthless. But I don't have it. But I'm so low level. Okay. So the platinum chip, as the courier,
I can get it tonight.
Wait a second.
I'm sorry. I was mumbling something to somebody else.
Okay. How
My
dare
bad.
you? You're always supposed to mumble to me. For that, you must watch Sunday School Musical for 1 minute.
A minute?
Yes. And Sunday School
Musical. But the other guy shot someone in the face and only had to watch it for a second.
Yeah, them's the breaks, man. Them's the breaks.
What's his first warning?
Okay, I forgot.
These rules make no sense.
Hey, you know, that's the government for you.
Exactly.
How do I get out of this building? I don't remember. Oh, you go to the casino. Okay. That's on the first floor. I need a vacation. So, so the character you play is the courier, and so your objective was to deliver the platinum chip to Mr. House, but you get shot by a guy named Benny, and that's how the whole plot starts up. And eventually you make it here, he tells you about the platinum chip, and you can give it to a variety of characters, which we're not going to do because we're already an hour 49 in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and just do like a random quest before we call it a day.
So out of curiosity, the Mr. Handy robots from Fallout 4, how bad do you think your carpets would be singed with them constantly, flying over using jets to hover?
Let's put it this way. It would be a fine and healthy brown.
Yeah. I like the person who did the voice for the Mr. Handy robot. Like, I always thought he was funny. Like Codsworth.
Yeah. Although I gotta tell you something, like every time you mention Mr. Handy, I'm thinking of something else, and it's not safe for work.
Yeah. Speaking of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Like,
Fair
that's
enough.
such a bad name. It's like Mr. Handy. It's like, ugh. I know that's got to be a joke that they. Because you know what? When you read it, you don't think about it. When you're saying it out loud, it's like, wait a minute. That was meant to be a off-color joke, wasn't it?
You kind of want to just walk up to him and be like, "Hey, Mr. Handy, does your name stand out?"
Oh. Ugh.
Are you familiar with the 70s musician Billy Squier and his famous song, The Stroker?
Now, see, okay, I will die on this hill because I've had this debate before. That is not a song about, gooning, as they say today. That is, if you listen to the lyrics, he is talking about a handshake. Okay? He's talking about a handshake and shady business deals in the music industry. That is what that song is about. And I will die on that
I
hill.
beg to differ.
Look at the lyrics. I challenge you to look at the lyrics.
I challenge you to a duel.
Exactly. Pistols. I will fight to the death to prove that the song The Stroke is not about stroking anything but one's ego.
Or,
You know the song, I'm Turning Japanese?
I love that song.
Wait, is that
It's
about
about an orgasm.
what?
Really?
Yeah.
I just, okay, if you say so.
Weird. I did not know that.
It's about your O face that you make.
Oh my god. I was unaware of that until just now. You ruined the song.
It all makes sense.
I'm just going to keep going with the fact that the man is turning Japanese.
He could be. Would that be the Resuscitism, though?
I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
Do. Anyway. Kiss, Love Gun, yep. Or Love Bomb by AC/DC. AC/DC had a lot of sex songs. They had a lot of that.
Quick, General, hit us with your rendition of Get Naked.
Get naked, doodly doodly do.
I love that you can recall that because I can never remember how it goes.
All right, we're just going to shoot some of these feral ghouls in the head. But we made it to New Vegas before the stream was over with, and I'm very happy about that because that ain't easy to do. This is
and no crashes.
That's true. Don't say that. It'll crash.
A ghoul's going to just explode suddenly and it's going to crash.
Yep. So this is a really cool quest, which we don't have nearly enough time to do, where you fight your way through these feral ghouls, and basically you've got a glowing one, which is like a super ghoul, and he's like, we want to leave the Earth, and so you basically help him build some rocket ships, which doesn't really make any sense, because unless they have faster-than-light drive, they ain't making it anywhere fast, but whatever. It's a neat little quest. And then there's a guy with the ghoul voice actor, and he's like, I'm a ghoul too, when it's clearly not one. It's a neat little thing. Yeah, don't say that, Triple X. We don't want no crashes, because the next stream is going to be of a game that is even less stable than this one.
Oh boy,
And what
what's
game
that?
might that be?
The Elder Scrolls 4. Oblivion! What an Oblivion is that?
Are you
You
gonna play
remember?
the Oblivion?
Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming that. It's gonna be next week.
Okay.
Not the remake though. We don't care about no remakes around here. We like the original.
Kill mutated insects. 10 of 50. 10 of 50.
I remember when Skyrim was like all the rage. No one cared about Oblivion anymore. Like they just forgot the game.
Usually how it goes.
Yeah, but like Skyrim.
Agnostic, I don't get the reference.
That's the first line from Skyrim.
Oh.
I gotta walk up to the TV to see what he said.
What about when the guy's like, hold it right there, thief?
The line is actually stop right there, criminal scum.
Yay, that's the one.
You violated the law. Ooh, that's
Is that where that's from?
That's from Oblivion. The guards will say that. Either go to jail or pay the fine. There's an AI rap.
I love that. I love that meme so much.
Yeah, I mean, I like Oblivion a bit more than Skyrim, but that didn't stop me from putting 100 hours into a legally acquired version and then the legit version. There's actually a Let's Play up on the channel. Go on.
So you didn't sell the 7 Seas to get it?
Well, I did it first. I mean, no, I bought it a million times. I'm still paying for it now.
I mean, they keep releasing it on every platform possible, so you're not wrong.
Yeah, that is true.
That's a lot of ants.
Yeah, there's 2 Let's Plays on the channel, one of Oblivion and one of Skyrim. I never actually finished the game in either one of those Let's Plays, but it's where I play as the Predator.
Yeah, I was about
I
to
thought
say
Skyrim and Oblivion were the same thing.
No,
No.
Oblivion came out first, Skyrim came out next.
Which one was it that had that dice roll system that you were showing gameplay of and it just looked absolutely disgusting?
Uh-oh, you're gonna get canceled for that one. That's Morrowind. People meat ride that game to hell and gone. They will die for that game. They will die on that hill. That is the best like game ever made.
I thought that was The Witcher 3.
Oh my god, I almost died. Yeah, they'll die on the hill for that game, but now the thing, Morrowind is the game that people will die on the hill all the days for because they love it. I can't stand it.
Or that
I never even heard of it.
That's the one where you had the mod for it because of the combat system was just it's really bad.
Yeah, that's the one where it's for more Oblivion is what you're thinking of. And Triple X, Morrowind is the Elder Scrolls 3. It came out, I think, in the year 2002, I want to say. That is a game that people will die on the hill for. Oh yeah, Oblivion Machinimas, I remember those. It's terrible. Like, the combat requires a dice roll. Like, you can literally be stabbing like a rat. He's like right in front of you, and you will miss it if the game says you don't hit it. It's redonkulous. And I've tried the other Elder Scrolls games like Arena. I own these games legit because they came out with the Elder Scrolls Anthology in 2013 with all the games in there. So I own them all legitimately, and they are not fun. I remember my ex spent like an hour getting Daggerfall to run for me. Like, she was a tech person too. And I finally got to play it, and oh my god, it was bad. And once again, people will die on that hill saying that Daggerfall is like the best of the best of the best, sir. And my god, that game was boring.
That bad, huh?
It is. There's nothing to do in it. That's the thing. Like, it's mainly just open space. People will be like, oh man, but it's like the size of like Britain, man. It's like, okay, but there's nothing to do when you're there. It's like, why do
Britain's
I care?
not that big.
It's apparently supposed to have the same surface area as Britain or something, but it was bad. I really appreciated her doing that though, but it was not fun. And Arena is like the size of like the world or something because it's procedurally generated. if you actually get out of like the Imperial dungeon, you're doing good. Because I never made it out.
It's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed. Run while you can. What?
Oh no.
Agnostic?
Who's
Okay.
smoking crack?
I don't know. He said run. Everybody's smoking crack.
Weird. I've played some of the survival mods for Skyrim, but sometimes they fuck up and like my character will randomly get drunk and then die. I'm not really sure why that happens, but that's why I don't
Alcohol
really...
poisoning.
Exactly. It's like it's weird. I haven't played Skyrim in years. I like Skyrim, but these days I don't really get back into it. Oh, Starfield. I modded it with all the Star Wars mods, and I mentioned this to you, Chico, a couple weeks ago about how like I finally reached a point where I'm like, this game is just bad, even with the mods. Like the writing is just so bad. It's like I don't even know how to describe it.
Just bad.
Yep, I remember that.
I mean, it's just why I can't get invested in the characters. I even like Sarah. Sarah, that girl boss is a girl I would totally want to meet in real life. But are they all hostile? Yeah, they are. They're all gunslingers. For a gunslinger, all she's got is a tire iron. That one has a submachine gun, and that one has a knife. Now, in the real world, this would be pretty dangerous. I remember my grandfather telling me about how fast someone with a knife can run.
Yeah.
And I don't want somebody charging at me with a knife. Imagine like fighting in World War II.
Why does the rim around your scope keep working out?
Because this is a game that we're lucky that it hasn't crashed yet. That's why we're lucky. Ooh, we got one last level.
Can you actually shoot the weapons out of their hands?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
We'll probably come back to this game at some point in the future, but I'm going to give myself a little bit more in science. I guess I should put some points in barter. There we go. Because that'll be useful. You can get the cannibal perk where like you can eat people. Okay, we don't want that. What we want is more swift learner though. So we can get more XPs.
Oh no, you're gonna learn all about Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Hey, Gramps was a pretty good shooter. He didn't need no VATS. But yeah, Gramps told me about that though, about like those people can run really fast. And like if you aren't like really good at like snapshots, like they could literally have already cut your throat before you could even get your pistol out of the holster.
That's terrifying.
From what you've told me about your grandfather, the only vats I'd think he would have is vats of moonshine.
He was more of a rum guy than a shine guy. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have gone for 2 hours. Triple X, Chico, I'm really glad y'all could make it. I'm glad all of y'all in the chat could make it. Been having a lot of fun.
Happy birthday, General!
Hold on.
All right. See, I never did a cannibal run. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the stream. Still waiting for Chico. Otherwise you didn't hold on me and held on somebody else.
Hurry up, Chico. You gotta wish him happy birthday.
I think he had to go.
Happy birthday, General.
Oh, well, thank you. All right. Well, we'll catch y'all later.
Subscriber day!
We had gotten some DoorDash and I had to grab it.